it, because, yo, let me tell y'all something, man. Because, motherfucker, the people been waiting. Let me see. I saw comments. People asking me why he ain't talking about it, bro. Like I'm ducking the fucking smoke. I had some shit to take care of. Some shit to take care of. Where was it at? I'm getting new comments on this 2-month-old video about Assassin's Creed Shadows. Let me see. Go woke, go broke. I'm surprised TBH hasn't spoke about Ubisoft apologizing. That's 4 hours ago he left that comment. Which, by the way, this isn't new news. This is from like a day or two ago. People always love to see the drama. They love to see when somebody gets caught in something. They love to see when somebody's getting shit on. A great example I always use is like the rapper Lil Mosey. Everybody saw that article. Everybody talks shit about him on social media about that essay case that he caught. And I stand back and I let things play out. Things played out. He beat the case. Do you see anybody talking about it? No. Why? Because the lie is always funnier than the truth. So coming in my comment section, commenting on a 2-month-old video as if I'm ducking the smoke is fucking hilarious. I'm not saying there was any malice behind it. We're gonna talk about it, but I'm gonna get to it when I get to it. So no, I'm not ducking it. But you didn't see what actually happened after this quote unquote apology, because it really wasn't an apology. So I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna bring it full circle. So what he's talking about, if you guys have not been paying attention to the gaming space, is Ubisoft released a statement in regards to Assassin's Creed Shadows, and one thing that like is famously said is you never negotiate with terrorists. It would seem that some of the pressure that the Go Woke Go Broke crowd has applied on their worthless YouTube channels and Twitter pages full of anime pictures is that, you know, the game is woke. It has a black samurai, not historically accurate, although I've seen at least 2 or 3 Japanese historians come out and say, it's cool, it's not a big deal. It's historically accurate. There are some things that are hard to track because there wasn't as much paperwork back then, but they said it's cool, it's not a big deal. There was a video of a YouTuber going to Japan asking random Japanese people on the street what they thought about it, trying to push an agenda. They all said it was cool. But do you know what the Go Woke Go Broke crowd was lingering onto? They were holding on to hope that their racist tirade was gonna work. I think I seen 1 or 2 Japanese YouTubers come out, one of them with a failing channel who was a Let's Play channel, then all of a sudden wanted to talk about this, and all his whole channel turned into that, but whatever. We don't want to point patterns out. A couple Japanese creators came out and said that, you know, it's cultural appropriation. He was never a samurai. And it wasn't just them, it was obviously other people too, saying that nigga just carried swords. Basically, this nigga needs to stay in his place. Ubisoft felt the pressure. They listened to these dumbasses that are trying to say that it's about historical accuracy, even though Assassin's Creed has been a series that's never been historically accurate. Never. People are not walking around with apples of Eden, controlling minds and fighting the Pope. Okay. Did Brave crash on you? Real bad. But we're not talking about that anymore. They felt the pressure, even though pre-orders are high, and they released this statement. And the gist of the statement, because I've already read this one, is we've heard what you have to say. We're still gonna do what we want to do. I'm gonna be honest, this statement served no fucking purpose other than to validate them, because even though this is like some half-ass acknowledgement apology, just the fact that they even acknowledge these trolls is enough for them to roll. They think it's a victory. But there's more to this story. But first, let's read the story. Or let's read the statement. Or the founding fathers working with assassins. Right. First, we want to express our heartfelt thanks for all your support for the Assassin's Creed series, which now has its own history spanning almost 20 years. Over this time, we've explored various settings, time periods, characters from assassins during the Third Crusade to a Viking in the 9th century England, and countless more. For many of our team, creating Assassin's Creed games set in feudal Japan has been a long cherished dream. Cap. I think the internet's going too hard on y'all for this shit, but like, that's a fucking lie. Y'all literally came out and said, we're not making Assassin's Creed Japan because we don't think people want it, even though everybody was asking for it. Anyways, since the announcement of Assassin's Creed Shadows, we have received many positive reactions, but also some criticism, including from you, our Japanese players. Translation: we're not sure if those Google translations are real Japanese people or not. Most of them are not real Japanese people. We share your passion for history and deeply respect your care for the historical and cultural integrity of your rich heritage. We would like to address a few points to clarify our intentions and creative decisions. We have put significant effort into ensuring an immersive and respectful representation of feudal Japan. However, our intention has never been to present any of our Assassin's Creed games, including Assassin's Creed Shadows, as a factual representation of history or historical figures. Hang in there with me. Are you following me, chat? Ubisoft said it's a fucking video game. I'm translating corporate talk. What the fuck's your problem? It's a video game. If you want to know historical accuracy, go to university. Take an AP history class in your high school. It's a video game. That's what they're saying. Suspend disbelief a little bit. Instead, we aim to spark curiosity and encourage players to explore and learn more about the historical settings we get inspired by. Hold on, y'all. Assassin's Creed Shadows is first and foremost designed to be an entertaining video game that tells a compelling historical fiction set in feudal Japan. Like I said earlier, it's a video game. Our teams extensively collaborated with external consultants, historians, researchers, and internal teams at Ubisoft Japan to inform our creative choices. They've done the homework, they said. Despite these sustained efforts, we acknowledge that some elements in our promotional materials have caused concern within the Japanese community. For this, we sincerely apologize. All game footage presented so far is in development, and the game will keep evolving until launch. Based on the constructive criticism we have received, we will continue our efforts until we put this game into your hands and beyond. We also want to clarify that while we have been consulting with many people throughout the development process, they are in no way responsible for the decisions that are taken by the creative teams in the interest of gameplay and entertainment. Consequently, we respectfully request that any criticism not directed at our collaborators, both internal and external. Translation: get off our dick. Creative liberties and historical inspirations. Translation: it's a video game. While we strive for authenticity in everything that we do, Assassin's Creed games are works of fiction. Now, I know you guys don't read too much in school nowadays, too busy making TikToks. But when I was a kid, one of the things that they taught us in English early on is what's the difference between fiction and nonfiction. Fiction means it's not real, okay? I feel like these people would have a legit argument if Ubisoft came out with this video game and said, the tagline was in the marketing, Assassin's Creed Shadows, the most historically accurate video game on Earth 1, 2, and 3. Now, if they would have came out and did that, I personally wouldn't have gotten mad because it's a fucking video game. I don't care. But I would understand why some people were mad, and I would let this shit rock. I'd let you flame them up. But they never did that. They never did that. Matter of fact, my argument has always been one of the reasons that they use Yasuke is not because of they wanted to make it woke and diverse. They used him because he's a beloved character in Japanese folklore. And also it gives them creative liberties because remember, back then there wasn't a lot of documentation. We know that he existed. We know that he's a samurai. I know that's going to make some people butthurt, but most historians have came out and agreed he was a samurai. That's what we know about him. Other than that, we don't really know too much about him. So it gives them creative liberty while also adding something cool and different to market. Because remember, this is a product. They need it to market. Putting the black guy in there makes it stand out. This is not some March on Selma, okay? Although I don't know why the March on Selma would make you mad, other than you're a fucking racist. But it's not that. It's a combination of, it gives them creative freedom because of the lack of documentation. It adds a cool factor, and it adds a cool factor that makes it stand out. It's not that fucking deep, dude. It's not that fucking deep. We know this Netflix and Right, the Netflix anime sucked. I would say, where was this energy when Yasuke was in Sekiro? But then we know most of y'all, 60% of y'all don't play games, so most of you probably didn't know he was in Sekiro. I'm not dumbass. Neo, not Sekiro. Neo, my bad. And if you played games, you would have caught that. You like that catch? Anyways, while Yasuke is depicted as a samurai in Assassin's Creed Shadows, we acknowledge that this isn't a matter of debate and discussion. We have woven this carefully into our narrative and with our other lead character, the Japanese shinobi Naoe, who is equally important in the game. I swear people forgot that there's a Japanese woman in this game who's the actual shinobi. Our dual protagonist provides players with different gameplay styles. We greatly value your feedback and encourage you to continue sharing your thoughts respectfully. While we understand that meeting everyone's expectation is very difficult, we sincerely hope that when Assassin's Creed Shadows launches on November 15th, players in Japan and around the world will appreciate the dedication, effort, and passion we've poured into it. Translation, get off our dick. Me personally, I believe you should never negotiate with a terrorist. I don't agree with this statement. People who have some sense, that was raised right, know this is a video game and it's not that deep. Also, if I could sit down with some of these fucking morons, one of the things that I would argue is, if we really cared about historical accuracy in video games, why do we only care about it when it comes to the depiction of a samurai? Let's keep it a buck. A lot of the people that were butthurt, more Western based, probably United States, probably Europe. I can't speak for Europe, but here on the stateside, since we care so much about historical accuracy in our video games, why do y'all care so much about just the samurai? What about Call of Duty World War II? This is one of my favorite ones to go to. Who's played Call of Duty World War II? Raise your hand. First of all, if you raised your hand, you're a fucking idiot. I can't see you. Second, in Call of Duty World War II, they played with a lot of liberty when it comes to that American history. In the story mode, every gun had a red dot. Now, some of you may not know anything about weapons, but red dots did not exist. Reflex sights did not exist in World War II. If it wasn't a sniper rifle, it usually was just an iron sight they were shooting. Didn't care about that, but that's light. We're gonna let that slide because it's a video game, right? What really bothered me, and I've been saying this for years about Call of Duty World War II, motherfuckers is pussy, and this is why I respect Mafia 3, because they stuck to the facts. The facts about America. Y'all Americans, I can't speak for Europe. You weird ass American niggas is mad about the historical accuracy of a group of people that's not from your country, but you're not upset with games like Call of Duty World War II, where in the story mode, you had a black soldier in the story serving alongside white soldiers in a platoon. That's not historically accurate, because the historical accuracy would be, nigga, get out my face. I'll lynch you. Let's talk about it. And at the end of the fucking game, one of the worst endings I've ever seen in a fucking game. We win the war and they dap up the black. Yeah, good job. Get the fuck out of here, bro. If you know your history, black people, people of color period, were integrated into United States platoons during the American, during the Vietnam War. Matter of fact, that's where dapping comes up from, dignity and pride, because black soldiers had to work alongside white soldiers and we were getting harassed. So as a sign of respect and love for one another, we started dapping each other up. We started speaking in code. That's where it comes from. So if you care, I'm just confused. Why do you care so much about the historical accuracy of the samurai, but not in your American games? I thought you're a patriot. And then I thought about it and I said, I guess we only care about the historical accuracy as long as it makes you look good. Interesting. Because if we kept it historically accurate, you wouldn't look very good. Matter of fact, there should have been a mission. There should have been a mission in Call of Duty World War II where after you win the war, you play as a black soldier who comes back to America and he can't get a bank loan. Just make it a mini game. Why is that not in the game? You niggas is weird. And this is one of those things where if it don't apply, let it fly. And whoever I made mad, I don't care. It's probably gonna be over on Hokage highlights, not in the Twitch chat. Y'all are cool. It's mostly niggas in the Hokage highlights. Not all of you. If it let apply, if it don't apply, because like it'd be more. This should be touching the algorithm. So it'd be new people in the comment section. Niggas is weird. You pick and choose what you care about. And ladies and gentlemen, this is why I don't care about anything. Because people are fucking fraudulent, bro. People are fraudulent. And the crazy part is, I'm just using Call of Duty World War II as one example. We can pick apart a bunch of different games. It's a lot of illogical fallacy to me. A lot of logical fallacy. Yeah, selective outrage. I personally would like a authentic World War II. I feel like nowadays, if they made an authentic World War II shooter, because an authentic World War II shooter would be, why don't we have missions where we play as the Tuskegee Airmen? We can't do that now because that'd be woke. Like, no, that's historically accurate. They weren't allowed to fly planes around y'all. There had to be that. Like, what are you talking about, dude? There was another group too in World War I. I forgot the names. What's the vibe? What's good, vibe? Anyways, so I say all that to say this. I went on a whole tangent. We got to get to it. This was a great day. This was a great day when this statement dropped online, because this isn't a real apology. I think what they were addressing, the Harlem Hellfighters. Yeah, during World War I believe. Yeah, that was another group. Thank you. This was a great day for the Go Woke, Go Broke crowd who were just waging war against the woke mind virus. They really feel like they stuck it to a corporation. They finally did something to win back America. Which is weird because, like I said, it's like a half-ass apology. I don't think they're apologizing for the game. What I got out of this statement is, I read online that there were some like Japanese flags that were in the trailers that were historically inaccurate. I think that's what they were more so apologizing for, not Yasuke. But anyways, the Go Woke, Go Broke crowd, they thought that they won. So I was right. It was the flags, Poochie. Okay, I did read that. Okay. It wasn't Yasuke, but they didn't understand that. They took it as it was a victory over the black men, which is racist in itself. Like, your entire argument, by the way, is, for those who don't understand, we're not racist. It's just Yasuke wasn't a samurai. He was a retainer, and a retainer is somebody who carries the swords of a samurai. The water boy. Translation, stay in your place, nigga. Like, let's be careful what we're arguing. That's a crazy argument. Anyways, I say all that to say this. They thought they got a win. 24 hours later, and the reason I'm highlighting this, because I didn't see a lot of people highlight this. I did retweet it, but I didn't see a lot of videos on my algorithm about this. Because what did I say at the beginning of this rant? The lie is funnier than the truth. People don't care about the fucking truth. All they care about is pushing their agenda so they can continue to craft this bubble. Bitch, your bubble's bursted. Let's talk about it. They thought they got a victory, and less than 24 hours later, after that apology, 9/11 happened for the Go Woke, Go Broke crowd. Assassin's Creed Shadows debate somewhere reaches Japanese government ministries, who reportedly remind everyone that the historical fiction isn't really their concern at all. They don't care. Which, by the way, we've had tons of evidence already. Oh, one person got, and then one person was trying to pretend like they were some type of Japanese historian. They got exposed. They were an American on Twitter. But the Japanese government has came out and said, nigga, shut the fuck up, bruh. We don't care. Because if you understand what's really going on in the world, if you pay attention, Japan has some real issues. They don't give a fuck about Yasuke right now. They have low birth rates. Their dollar, whatever it is, the yen, it's at an all-time low. Their economy's not doing that good. They got real issues that they're trying to figure out so they can put themselves in a better position to win. I don't think they're thinking about Yasuke. Anyways, let's read this article. Contrary to online speculation and reports, Assassin's Creed Shadows is not the subject of a heated debate among the Japanese government. Senkai reports that the NHK party representative Satoshi Hamada formally asked the Japanese government ministries to comment on Assassin's Creed Shadows, which, by the way, let me add to this. One of the things the Go Woke, Go Broke crowd was running with is, this is true. a Japanese official went to the government and asked, what do you think about Yasuke? And they took that article and said, oh, it's over for Ubisoft because Japan's government is on your ass. No, it's like you and I going to the Supreme Court and presenting a question or a bill. It doesn't mean the bill was fucking passed. It's just a question being asked. But they took that as a victory. And you see all them reporting on, it's over. Get that nigga off the sword. Get him off. But they didn't report this part. Hamada reportedly cited concerns over historical accuracies featured in the new Ubisoft game. Responding to the Japanese Foreign Ministry said simply it wasn't their concern. While the Education Ministry offered a boilerplate response to Hamada, saying that a game shouldn't violate public order and morals. Translation: as long as this game is not causing a problem in this country, there's not war, famine, we don't care. It's a fucking game. The Education Ministry statement further read that careful handling is required if there are suspicions of content that violates public order and morals. Once again, if it don't affect real life, we don't care. We have real issues going on. While some consider the exchange a big deal, Kanda University International Studies lecturer Jeffrey Hall points out on Twitter that questions like Hamada are more often performative than not. Meaning he knew that the government, they didn't care. He knew they wouldn't care. What he did is he latched on to the Go Woke, Go Broke movement to build a name for himself. But he knew that they weren't going to care. It was an act. Translation, you got played. Because what do I say, chat? What do you see a lot of YouTubers do when the views start going down? Do they switch up the content, improve the editing, try new ideas? No. They become Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct Republicans. And let's get something straight. I do not care if you are conservative. That is not what I'm talking about. I am talking about they become the extreme version of that. Because when you grift, when you start saying the woke mind virus and all these weird ass talking points, which by the way, when you refute their talking points, they fucking malfunction like a robot because they don't know how to debate. They just have talking points. These niggas are like the new Red Pill podcast. Yeah, the rage bait, bruh. He used y'all. He fucking used y'all. What should we title that the video? The Go Woke, Go Broke crowd got used. What's more, the NHK party is so small it's virtually insignificant in the grand scheme of Japanese politics. Translation: Hamada, the representative of this party that latched onto the Go Woke, Go Broke Western movement, is insignificant. They are not a power player in the Japanese society. And you niggas that sit on the internet and bitch about the woke mind virus, if you really knew about the world, which you don't, because most you niggas live in Kentucky. No disrespect to normal people in Kentucky. I don't know why I say, niggas live in Arkansas, Ohio, where the books are crumbling, Texas, where they're trying to change the history. You didn't know. You didn't know this party is irrelevant. This nigga represents the Green Party. The Camdens, the Idahos. This nigga represents the Japanese Green Party. He has no play at the table. He's not at the Knights of the Round Table. He's an outsider. What are we talking about here? This shit is fucking funny the more you read it. Oh my God. The Japanese Education Ministry response is being viewed as something major when in reality it pertains to game releases that feature excessive violence, nudity, or per haul. Like I said, it has to affect real life. Probably something like a game that calls for an overthrow of the government or something like that's preachy like that. This line of thought saw Dead Space banned. Whatever, they're just talking about other games. But yeah, this concludes the story. I really wanted to open up the stream and highlight that shit because this is the end of, in my opinion, this is the end of the discussion. The blacks, the DEIs, get them out the game. This is the end of they're going to keep going. They're going to find something else to latch on to. They're doing it with Flintlock. But as far as Assassin's Creed, this is the end of the discussion. Yeah, and then this is the part where I inquire and I encourage you, the viewer, You gotta start waging war against these fucking morons. Because I even saw some of this when I replied to the apology. I seen people replying, "Oh, the Japanese government is mad at fucking Assad." No, they're not. No, they're not. I can tell what type of content you watch. You misunderstood. Complaints from outside Japan would not be considered. Japanese citizens can petition their ministers. Yeah, I know it's somebody from within Japan, but I'm saying he latched onto the movement to play people. I wonder if he was gonna stream. I'm here. Start calling people out, because I still see people on Twitter using this argument. The Japanese government is mad at Yasuke. No, they're not. We got the article. Matter of fact, here's the link. I need to get a link shortener. I just realized. Here's the link. Just send him the link, nigga. Shut up. We don't want to hear you say Yasuke no more. So another thing I like to do is also very disappointed in Ubisoft. Yeah, the unfortunate thing about Ubisoft's apology to dial it back, I seen several people, at least 5 or 6, reply to my tweet saying that it made them not want to buy the game, them backing down. I think the best thing Ubisoft could have did is not say anything. Let it come out, let it sell well. Because you know motherfuckers are still going to buy it in secret. They're going to be Wessel Westbrook. But I seen some people say that it turned them off, that they backed down. Like, I agree. Don't fucking... I'm still going to get it, but don't fold to terrorists. Are you going to react to the XXL ciphers? I don't know, man. I'm not going to lie. I've been thinking about that shit. You're the first person to ask me in like 2 weeks about that XXL shit. That's how I know that shit ass. I got a tweet in the drafts about that. I'm like, you know, this freshman class is ass because ain't nobody asking me to react. I don't see nobody tweeting about that shit. I don't see no articles about the freshmen. But then I gotta dial it back too. Because remember when the freshmen got announced, at least on Hokage highlights, I was getting called a hater. Some of y'all in the chat called me a hater on Twitch too, when I said I don't see it. Am I still the bad guy? Niggas suck. They fucking suck. Did you see the NBA news? You talking about Amazon? I had to turn my air on. Let me think about that. It's fucking hot in my house. Fuck this summer. Oh. Okay. But yeah, I don't know about all that motherfucking shit. I just clipped some of that XXL shit. They're fucking horrible. I mean, I might watch it at this. I'll make up my mind. I don't know, man. I don't really feel motivated to watch the SSL. Like, we know that shit is ass. And me personally, I don't really want to kick I don't really want to kick nobody when they down, bro. I don't know. He said, don't watch it, please. So another thing going back to the Assassin's Creed thing is, one of the things that I want y'all to wage war. This is one of the things I talked to my girl about a lot of times, is I was like, yo, you can't fight fire with fire. I know that's a saying. I don't know whoever made that saying up needs to be fired, because you've clearly never played Pokemon. If somebody has a Charizard, you need a Blastoise, okay? Not another Charizard. We gotta stop. One of the things that I want to encourage people to do is stupid people. We got to give stupid people their credit. And also, it's important to understand, when you debate people who are worth debating. There are some people to me that are not. I'm not debating anybody who doesn't have the mental capacity to handle the conversation. Instead, I'm just gonna make jokes. There are other ways to wage war against this nigga. So we just started trolling. They don't have a serious argument, right? These grifters. So why are you countering them with a serious argument? The way you get under their skin is start cracking jokes. Here's the format right here. What's one of the things that they've been doing ever since the Yasuke thing has dropped? Western people, Western individuals who have shit stains on their pants and their seats. They've been going on Google Translate and typing in messages and leaving comments on the Assassin's Creed Shadows trailer. And we know because we translated and the translations are all off. It's not real Japanese, okay? You can always tell when it's Google Translate. So what we started doing, me and the GI crew, we started leaving Japanese messages. That's what y'all want to do, pretend to be Japanese people. We gonna cosplay too. So I left a message for all the go woke, go broke people out there, and it says, If Yasuke's appearance in Assassin's Creed Shadows bothers you, just know that it's got nothing to do with the historical accuracy of the game and everything to do with the historical accuracy of your family. Hearing your mama get fucked by some NBA bound BBC every day has traumatized you. Please seek therapy. Was this translation accurate? Thumbs up. Then fucking Ethos is down here trolling too. You know, I'm something of a samurai myself. Like, why do people take this shit? Just laugh at them. Just laugh at them. It gets under their skin. These people don't be in my comments because there's nothing you can say to me. And if you do, I'm gonna mute you. And then I reply right back to him. We're having a whole conversation in Japanese now. The Norman Osborn shit. Yeah, hold on. I'll show you. That's fucking funny. Something of a samurai myself, you know. You know, I'm something of a nigga myself. Wait a second. Wasn't Ubisoft the ones who said deal with the people said they don't have hackers? No, not Ubisoft said that. That was one of the developers. He was a former Call of Duty developer. What's his name, chat? I forgot his name. That wasn't Ubisoft as a whole. So then I responded to Ethos and I said, haha, my brother. I already knew that you were a samurai because I've studied the path of Ethos in many courses. I have a master's degree in the history of the samurai from ICDC and also a PhD in the history of Naruto Ninjutsu from DeVry University. In fact, so the translation actually came out wrong. What I actually typed was, in fact, my great uncle was Hanzo of the Salamander in the Third Great Shinobi War. And people are just laughing. People are like, yo, y'all got to make this shit a copy pasta. Like, hold on, yeah. Yo, shout out to DX. He said this post was fact checked by real Americans. This is great. I gotta say this one. True patriots. Look, this nigga right here. Shout out to Super Eric. What did he fucking type? It works. If these motherfuckers want to start using Japanese, we gonna use Japanese. Exact. We're all Japanese now, chat. We're all Japanese now. This shit is great. And it's the wage war against these punk ass, bitch ass, lame ass niggas right here. These are the Japanese people right now.
Ubisoft. Watashi wa gamer. Remove black people from your video game. DEI. Remove the woke. Ubisoft. Remove it.
Remove it.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
I just want y'all to understand, this is for those who haven't seen this video. This video comes from, if you remember a couple weeks ago, they put out a petition to get Assassin's Creed Shadows canceled. This is one of the Japanese people. This is one of the Japanese people who signed the petition and he left this video. And there were a bunch of videos like this. All a bunch of non-Japanese people. So understand, when you're going back and forth on social media with these anime accounts, these are the type of people that you are debating. They are not from fucking Japan. We got the Google Translate on you. That's not fucking Hanzo. That's Edgar. Right, that's fucking Edgar. That's not Hanzo. That's Edgar. Oh my God, people just laugh. What he write right here? What he translate? No, BBC is crazy. Oh, BBC. Now, why did he spell it like that? Why did he spell it like that? Yeah, that's Carlos Sensei. Carlos Sensei. Did we get any more Japanese in here? Yeah, this tweet went a little viral. This shit was fucking funny. What did you link, bruh? I think that's the... Oh, wait, we got some more right here. Hold up, we got some more Japanese. You didn't have to say that. I'm glad you did, but it wasn't necessary. Shout out to my fellow Japanese brother right here. Sensei Jose. Oh, we got some more right here. Husband Gado. Hey, we also have access to translations, and this app allows you to cosplay as a white person. Oh shit! You know it'd be like the ultimate joke. Fucking like real Japanese accounts using Google Translate to cosplay as white Americans and translating and shit in English, but it's obvious because the English is broken. Motherfuckers speaking like Yoda, be like, bro, did you use Google Translate? Oh shit! What did you link for the dear? NBA says it signs 11-year deal media rights with Disney, NBC, and yeah, I saw that. A lot of people was mad about that. I got Amazon Prime, so. You need a Japanese as a Twitch tag. That shit is fucking funny. So yeah, we was letting the jokes fly. And hopefully it just stops. It stops with the Assassin's Creed stuff. Because it's tired. It's tired and it's not true. What's good? I saw you like the new Childish Gambino album on Twitter. You plan on doing a full review for the channel? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been very motivated to I haven't been really motivated to do videos for that channel. But I bought a record player. I bought the vinyl for that album. I bought a bunch of vinyls. Some are coming in the mail. I'm starting to collect music, chat. That's my new hobby, my new healthy hobby, my new positive hobby that I'm getting into. I bought a bunch of stuff, but yeah, I bought the new Gambino album on vinyl. Join the club. Yeah, I got an Audio Technica joint. It got a bunch of really good reviews. They said it was like a good mid-tier enthusiast one. I don't want to spend a ton of money until I feel like I really like it. So yeah, that's my new rule. I'm supporting physical media. If there's a game I really like, I will buy a hard copy. I will still use streaming services, but if there's an album I really like, it's in heavy rotation, I will now buy it. Yeah, that's a good starter. I still have mine. Bet. Yeah, it was a Audio Technica LPX 60, I think, or something like that. It cost $300. It kept coming up in like every video. I watched like 10 videos. So I was like, all right, everybody keeps recommending that one must be good. That's a good like starter one. I got it off Amazon. Believe it or not, vinyls are readily available. They are readily available on Amazon. I'm gonna go to the record store soon and start actually looking for like, cause I want an original copy of Thriller. I gotta call my parents. Some of that stuff is worth a lot of money. I was looking up, I was like, oh, this is an investment. People are really into that shit. I wanted a copy of the DeBarge Family's All My Love. You know, if you know, you know. That album on vinyl is $300. Most of them are reasonably priced, but like the good shit, you're gonna have to pay some money. Griselda vinyls be taxed. I got a Griselda. I got Tenor Talk 4. And I ordered the one that came out in 2020 with Wonder Boy. But yeah, I got two Benny the Butcher vinyls coming. Oh my God, I need to look at my parents' vinyl collection. They have so many. Yeah, I'm gonna call my parents and be like, yo, so y'all got that 80s shit? He said, ooh, I like it. I'll probably show them off on stream. I got a bunch coming. I got a good mix of like new and old stuff. I got like some SZA, I got some Nas. I like, just to start the collection off, I bought a bunch. And then after that, I'm gonna just start slowly collecting. But the first thing I put in the cart was Thriller. I got Thriller, but I want an original print though. But anyways, any Adele? Not a big Adele fan, I'm not gonna lie. I respect her. She can definitely sing, but can't say I'm really a fan. And I only want to buy stuff that like I'm super a fan of, because the thing about vinyl is you have to listen to it. Gotta get some Jay-Z. I bought 3 Jay-Z albums: Blueprint, Life and Times of Sean Carter 2, I think, or 3, and then the Black album. Those are the only ones I could find. I couldn't get Reasonable Doubt. Did you get Drake? I did. I got Take Care. If you're reading this, it's too late. I wanted Nothing Was the Same. I got Kanye, College Dropout. I got like 50 vinyls. I'm not gonna lie, Chad. I dropped the bag. Like all my favorite albums. I know it's fun to clown Drake, but he does have some albums that I do love. I bought some. I'm not gonna lie. I might get Views too eventually, but like only the stuff I really wanted. Where'd you get them? I got Kendrick too. Got Pimp a Butterfly. I got Damn, and I got Good Kid, Mad City. I think I got 3 Drake and 3 Kendrick. Did you get Big L? I didn't, but that's in the collection. I did get Biggie. I couldn't get Pac. All Eyes on Me was sold out. I couldn't get it. But there's a lot of record stores near me. So like now I'm gonna go try to find like secondhand joints. You better hope Amazon packed them right. Yeah. I'm ignorant to vinyls. What makes them so different? A, you're supporting the artist. It's the sound. It has like a warmer sound to it. There's certain frequencies that you only hear on vinyl. So some people say it sounds better. I've watched a lot of videos about it. Like real audio engineers disagree. It doesn't necessarily sound better. It sounds different. And there's certain things you can hear on it that you can't hear on a disc or like an MP3. It's just super enthusiast shit. It helps you appreciate the music more. I had the epiphany that I listen to the same stuff all the time. So I was like, I might as well start buying music. Also, Tyler Creator Igor is a must-have. I actually bought it. I bought that and the one with the flowers. I did buy it. Giveon, I got that. Nah, I didn't get no Coldplay. I got to get some rock stuff. I want to get, what's the band who sings? I got to find a Redbone. I want a Redbone album. Come and get your love. I got Outkast. Flower Boy, yeah, I got that joint. That's like the first rock album I gotta find. I gotta find Redbone. I'm done talking about this though. I'm done. So yeah, I got a whole setup coming. My joint came in the mail today, my player. I got a whole new like media setup I'm setting up. I'm gonna get some new speakers, you know, from Costco. I'm gonna just be vibing. I did get 2014 Forest Hill Drive. I'll show them off on stream. I did get J. Cole. I don't think there's ever been an official vinyl for Nothing Was the Same. Is that why? So yeah, you'll probably see them in the background because I'm probably gonna put them on my shelf as like decorations. I got SZA too. I got Purple Rain. I did get. Come on. I got Purple Rain. I got Bobby Brown. Come on, yo, chat. All my favorite albums. Those are the first ones I got. What was the Audio Technica brand you got? Unfortunately, because I lost all my web browser data, I can't show you. Let me just randomly go to Amazon. Let me look. FJLV. maybe that can be like a new segment. Vinyl hauls. LP60X. LP. Is this it? Nah, it wasn't 140. It was $299. It looked like this sorta, but. Let's see, Audio Technica. You gonna pick up any video game vinyls? You know, it's funny. I had one for Vampire. I think I threw it out a long time ago. Was it this one I got? I'm not gonna log into my account either. This one's pretty. This is the one I got. The LP3X. This one was $299. I bought Ariana's last album on vinyl because I loved it so much. Do you like the experience, Cammy? Like of listening to it? I got a good pair of Sony headphones too, so like I could put it on the Bluetooth, get that different sound. That shit look clean. Yeah. Do you like classic rock? Some of it, but I'm not like super hip. The rock collection is probably gonna be slower. So wait, what did you think about the Gambino album though? I liked it. I bought it, bro. I liked it. Bro, I've had Lithuania on heavy repeat. That matter of fact, that shit is so like his album is so refreshing to listen to after the Drake and Kendrick beef, and then I really enjoyed what's the name's album, Vince Staples. I feel like it hasn't been a lot of good music to come out this year. I need to get the Schoolboy Q album too. There hasn't been a lot of new music in my heavy rotation. Just Schoolboy Q, Vince Staples, Childish Gambino, Kendrick. That's the only new stuff that I've had this year. And then they're not even new artists. How about House of Balloons on vinyl? I saw it. I thought about it. That's a maybe. Yeah, let's change the conversation because y'all just making me want to spend more money. And I'm not going to lie, I spent enough the other day. I spent enough. Lupe's new album. I did get Food and Liquor and I did get The Cool. Those are two of my favorite albums. I got both of those vinyl. Need more black music. But anyways, let's get back to the Japan section of the show. Let's get back to the gym. We went on a whole tangent. Nah, they spread that bread. Overtime, I will. I'm gonna get that Anon shit. I gotta get Teddy. I don't have no Teddy yet. I'm gonna get him though. Did you get the Graduation? I think I did. Like I said, I bought like 50. I kind of blacked out. I'm not gonna lie. Bleach. Let's talk about the Bleach video game. The anime community was trying to put me onto this. I kind of dismissed it. I'm not going to lie, because first glance, it looked like another anime arena fighter. I said, here we go with you niggas. Y'all know how I feel about the anime video game community. Very sneaky community. Very low tier. If you want to put them above the COD and 2K community, you can. But to me, they're just right there. If not, maybe slightly above in terms of crazy. The only difference is nobody pays attention to them as much. But the reality is these niggas have been playing the same game for the last 15 years. Matter of fact, when did, let's see, Naruto Ninja Storm 1 come out? When did that come out? These niggas are psychos. Look at that. This shit came out in 2008. I graduated high school in 2008. Y'all been playing the same fucking game but have the nerve to comment on what we talking about over here since Obama was fucking president. You people are fucking psychos. So you have to forgive me whenever I see a new anime game and it looks like another 3D arena fighter, because I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the pinnacle of the fuckery was probably Jump Force, aka Junk Force. After that, I was like, I'm done with you niggas, bro. We can't do this no more. I'm tired of playing games with that generic 3D camera where you hold down the trigger and you have 4 special moves and you just button mash the whole damn time. So when this was first revealed, I dismissed it. But I've seen some stuff on the timeline. I'm not saying the Bleach video game Rebirth Souls is gonna be good, but I'm seeing some interesting things being said. There might be hope for it, chat. There might be hope for it. I'd argue that's worse than 2K. It might be. It might be, Ab. So what is the hope that we've seen for it? The producer of Bleach's Rebirth of Soul has released a new interview. And on it, he says the reason it stands out from the competition, gameplay mechanics will be akin to Sekiro's stagger swordplay. That is a bold claim. Sekiro has the best parry system I've ever seen in any video game. That's a very bold claim to put in a multiplayer game. That could either backfire or really help. Tekken 7's reversals and Smash Bros. Ultimate stock health bar system with fully fleshed out power scaling and world building systems of the manga. The game will not be like Sparking Zero where the characters can be unfair to play against other characters, balance. Instead, fights will be based on a balanced power structure, multifaceted abilities, reversal experiences, and character traits. Each character retains distinct features. Some characters excel in speed while others focus on heavy power, and some are good at attacking from a distance. Additionally, there's an awakening system which enhances character abilities. The producer seems to recognize Bleach's position as part of the big three and implies that they and Bandai want to introduce people to the series through this game, which is why, what does it RS stand for again? For Rebirth of Souls will stop at Arcanine Saga. I don't know how to pronounce that. Arikar Saga, that shit for nerds, and won't go beyond the story, as this is part of the introductory phase. Translation, we want to see how well it does, and if it does well enough, we're gonna milk it. So this caught my eye and I wanted to talk about it on stream because I like to be fair. I don't want anybody to ever feel like a run car. I don't give a fuck. This shit's for nerds. I want people to understand that I am being fair. Because to be fair, I did not like Attack on Titan when it first came out. I felt like it was a little slow. And if you remember what got me into the anime, what made me give it another chance, because remember, I know my name's the Black Hokage, but if I was a 2K build, my main stats would be in gaming, secondary anime. Okay. I don't know how you would define that, but that would be like my 2K build. I'm more casual with the anime, but I'm gonna keep my eye on this game. Who knows, if it comes out at the right time, I might give it a chance, and maybe I'll give Bleach another chance, because I'm not gonna lie, I did give Bleach a chance way back in the day. I watched like 2 or 3 episodes. I just could not get into it. Maybe I didn't give it enough chance, because to be fair, the same thing happened with what's this shit with Asta? Black Magic. My brain is fucking freezing. Black Clover. I'm sorry. Black Clover. I don't know why I couldn't remember that, because I love that anime. I couldn't even name it. I'm old, chat. I'll be 34 on the 8th. It's starting to show. I'm going Joe Biden, chat. Yeah, I did not like Black Clover, for those of you unaware, when it first came out. And I just decided to give it another chance, and it just continued to get better. So maybe I was wrong about Bleach. Maybe I didn't give it enough chance, but it's got to be the game. The game is what will usually get me into it. So let's check out this new trailer as well. Let me turn off this music. Sleepy TBH. I can respect that you're not a fan of Bleach. Why do I feel like you're hating?
Do you want to fight?
I did.
Do you want to win?
The art style in this is fire.
Or do you want to live? Which is it?
Fighting for its own sake is meaningless. Survival in itself is meaningless. I want to win!
I Aki wants to win.
Wielding swords that personify their soul, Soul Reapers now jump into battle.
I won't lose. No way. Not to anyone.
Your powers fall far short of mine.
Give it all I have.
Utilize each character's unique Zanken Soki action to cut down your opponent's...
Nigga, what? What that mean, chat? Utilize each character's drunky donkey. What the fuck that nigga say? This shit dirty.
Jump into battle.
I won't lose. No way. Not to anyone.
Your powers fall far short of mine.
Give it all I have.
Utilize each character's unique Zanken Soki action to cut down your opponent's Reishi. Cutting down 1 gauge of Reishi decreases your opponent's Kompaku.
His Kompaku.
Are you ready?
After damaging your opponent, unleash your Kikamu and destroy several of your opponent's Kompaku.
Hey, yo, pause, bro. That shit sound crazy. This nigga said when he drops his shield, release your ki kompanku. That sound like, that shit, why does that shit sound sexual?
Destroy all 9 of your opponent's Kompaku and win the game.
Too easy.
So it's like a point system? Is it like, almost like, what was that game on N64? I used to love that shit. Was it Fighting Spirit? What? Fighting... Really underrated fighter. Or it might have been Ass, and I was just a kid. Was it Fighting Force? No. Fighter's Destiny. Yeah. Yeah, is it like Fighter's Destiny? Where it used a scoring system? I always thought that was really cool. This is I had Fighter's Destiny 2 on the N64. Mainly because it was in the bargain bin and we were poor. So is it like that, maybe?
What?
Did you really think you could defeat me?
Using the spiritual power accumulated while attacking, unleash a special spiritual pressure move. You can also activate reverse action while attacking and defending. Turn the tide of...
So it has defensive options, nice.
Battle with well-timed combos.
So this is all you can do. Scatter. Senbon Sakura. Shall I explain to you the full extent of the difference between you and me? Bankai, Senbon Sakura, Kageyoshi.
Man, where's Naruto fighters? I'm saying, bro.
In the midst of battle, accumulated power brings you to an awakened state. Unleashing your true power will overwhelm your opponent.
Senken, Senbon Sakura, Kageyoshi. You've reached your limit. Ichigo Kurosaki.
Feels like they're actually trying to do something different with an anime
I'm not
fighter.
done yet.
I agree. It looks like it.
Kai!
It's just like he's just saying like really nerdy shit. I don't know what. Like you definitely have to be a fan of the show to understand. Like unleash your Senpuku, nigga. What?
Tensa Zangetsu. This is my Bankai.
Wait, listen. Oh, shit. These are the type of niggas that be like, yo, because my argument has always been like, yo, bro, you never got bullied for watching anime. I watched anime. I never got bullied for it, okay? At most, when you would tell somebody you watched anime, they'd be like, you watch anime? Like, they'd be a little thrown off, like surprised, but I never got bullied for watching anime. You niggas got bullied because you stood in class and said shit like this.
I'm not done yet. Bankai! Tensa Zangetsu. This is my Bankai.
Like, you niggas used to be in the middle of English class, be quiet as hell, be taking a test. You just stand up. This is my Bankai. Shut up, Jamal. Fix your hairline. That's why you got bullied. Like, what is wrong with you, dude? What the fuck is... Calm down.
All right, let's just start over. All I can do is to take all of my spiritual pressure and try to channel it.
Yo, pause. This nigga about to take all his spiritual pressure. Whoa.
Into one big strike.
After everything we've been through thus far, neither of us has very much strength left.
Yeah.
Let the next clash decide this battle.
Are you ready? Byakuya Kuchiki!
Yachka Yakuchi, what?
Bleach, Rebirth of Souls.
Yo, that shit sounds like, hold up. Man, am I right? That shit sounded like the Fighter's Destiny, dude.
Bleach, Rebirth of Souls.
Am I bugging? I could have swore that's what Fighter's Destiny used to sound like. Let me see.
I am beating a decent selection, kind of broken. Was the end, but a new.
I need some gameplay.
I am beating
Fighter's Destiny 2 gameplay. Sounds just like the announcer. Like, are they going for the same vibe?
Ready? Fight!
Except for like a muffled version. Not exactly. I'm bugging. Sort of, though. Not exactly. My problem with this is they said it's supposed to be an introduction to the series, and I don't know what the fuck is happening. Well, to be fair, it's a trailer. So, I mean, if it's an introduction to the series, I would imagine like it'll have a full story mode, probably like a condensed version like Naruto Ninja Storm, where it gives you like the main beats of the story so you can follow it. The Mandela effect, something like that. So like, yeah, I think you're looking too hard at the trailer. The full game will probably have a nice meat and potatoes for you to be able to fully comprehend what was going on. We on the Edge browser now. We edging off. So, yeah, and like the DBZ games too. And that's why I said maybe this will get me into Bleach because I couldn't get into it, but maybe like watching like a kind of like a DBZ Kai version of it might help me get into it. I hope you play the Wii version of this game. I've never even owned a Wii. Well, because I got a BBC, but keeping other things Japanese. Samurai Jack got announced for Multiverses. Anybody excited? Samurai Jack? Hey,
what's that?
Where am I?
The young boy, Finn, told me that this is called a crossover.
Yeah, boy!
A little too late.
And now, we begin.
I do feel like this game lost its momentum, but I do still see people. I see more people on the timeline talking about this game than talking about them XXL freestyles. I don't know how much that's worth, but I do see people talking about this and playing. I do see videos in my algorithm. It still has a community. It may not be as big as what they thought it was going to be, but it still has a healthy community, I think. And people, I've seen people were genuinely excited about this trailer. Yeah. So I'm not going to. Yeah, better than Mortal Kombat 1, which, speaking of Mortal Kombat 1, what I'm about to say, please don't take this as a shot at the person, but I seen a video. They were interviewing Sonic Fox, and he was talking about crowdfunding in the FGC and how Mortal Kombat 1 could be bigger if it had crowdfunding behind it. Like, he was getting interviewed, and he said in the interview, he's like, I don't understand why crowdfunding is not bigger in the FGC. Like, Mortal Kombat 1 is the biggest fighting game in the world. Talented brother. Cap. Stop. Mortal Kombat 1 is not even close. Even like, me and my girl was watching, we watched Evo. Shout out to he said paid actor. Shout out to Punk for finally getting over the hump. Me and my girl did a little Evo and chill. Nerdiest shit ever, just laying in bed together watching Evo. And she plays Tekken and Street Fighter, and I was like, you see the difference? I said, as long as Street Fighter makes a good game, Street Fighter will always be king. Tekken was hype. Shout out to Arslan. That finals match was fun to watch. I watched that one too. It was hyped. But when Street Fighter, when the top 6 hit the stage, the energy was just different. And I was like, you see how the celebration was just different when Punk won? I was like, Street Fighter will always be king. I don't care what you niggas can love Tekken all you want. Tekken did not save the fighting game community. Street Fighter 2 did, okay? And that's just what it is. She was like, yeah, I get it.
A strange battle. Test me if you dare.
He said, nah, that's bold.
Santa.
Hey! His katana shiny.
It is time.
I wonder if they're gonna put a crew in there.
I do enjoy a dance. This is not.
I do love that they have stuff in from the shows like
watch carefully. This is how a warrior does it.
They did have an update and released a returning character. That shit dead, bruh. I only seen one viral clip from Mortal Kombat 1 at EVO, and that was the finals when Sonic Fox had like 1 health. That was a fire clip, by the way. He did his thing. When he had 1 health and he pressed the dude and he won. That was a cool clip. That was the only thing I seen from. I've seen more Street Fighter 3rd Strike clips go viral than Mortal Kombat 1. That shit is dead, nigga. Dead. Dead.
Let's see if you're as good with
Speaking
that
of
little
Third
sword
Strike.
as they say.
Speaking of 3rd Strike, bring Dudley
So
back
long,
to Street
Jack.
Fighter 6, please. Mortal Kombat 1 was at EVO? Yeah, barely. Mortal Kombat's the new Soul Calibur. Yo, chill. Don't disrespect Soul Calibur like that. No one even cares about Takai. I saw that trailer. I don't care about that shit, bro. What the fuck? I do not care. Street Fighter 3 arguably had the biggest Evo moment since Daigo and Justin Wong paired. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I saw that clip. The one with Yugo, I think that's his name, the big dude, and Ken. Fire. Are you more confident for Team USA now? No, they suck, bro. They suck. And that shit made me mad what they tweeted the other day. Where's that shit at? I know I retweeted it since we talking about that. Steph Curry reveals that KD, LeBron, and him reenacted the Michael Jordan Magic and Bird picture from the original Dream Team. And that's when I said, you better not post that shit before you get the gold. We don't want to see that. I don't know how y'all feel. And people was like, am I out of touch? People was excited all in, oh man, let's drop that shit. That about to be fire, bro. No. These niggas was blowing teams out by 40. And to be fair, it was a different era. They were far more superior than everybody else on the court. But if we adjust things for inflation, I still believe Team USA is the most talented in the world. I think we should be, realistically, we should be blowing teams out by at least 15 to 20, 30. 30 would be like on the crazier side. But I feel 15 is reasonable. We are still by far the most talented. We're winning by 2. I don't want to see that. Fuck that picture, bruh. Spread that freedom. I need these niggas to get on their Obama shit, get them drones out. We got to start bombing nations. Metaphorically speaking, on the court. Not really, okay? Because some of you people might take that too seriously. I'm just joking. 1 by 1, shit's not fucking funny. I don't want to see that. Lock in, bruh. And I'm so glad because people said I was hating. Now that we're talking about it, now I'm ranting again. After the last game, freaking, what was it, Germany? I seen people tweeting because people said I was hating on Devin Booker and Jason. What did Jason Tatum and Devin Booker do? Nothing, nigga. That was the problem. But now people are starting to see Jason Tatum had 4 points. Devin Booker had 2. Why are you on the team? And it goes back to what I said. The coaching is horrible and our ISO players are fucking horrible. LeBron can't keep doing this, man. I'm not going to lie. Jason Tatum's championship is looking a little Mickey. 4 points is not enough for the guy that's on the cover of NBA 2K. Because you know who else averages 4 points? Bronny James. Might as well give Bronny a cover next year, huh? They better have a margin of victory of 12 to 27. Yeah, 12's a reasonable number too. I'll give it that. 12's a reasonable. I'm not going to disrespect for the, because one thing I don't like that I'm seeing, I do feel like there are a lot of Americans that are dismissive of the talent in the rest of the world. No. I don't think the rest of the world has caught up, but I think the rest of the world is playing at a respectable level. They've definitely gotten better. And I do see a lot of Americans, but we should be blowing them out by 40 by like the Dream Team. No, we're not blowing none of these teams out by 40. We're not. I could have told you our coaching was bad. Fucking bad, bro. I was like, where's Eric Spoelstra? Then I found out he's the assistant coach. Oh my God, that nigga must have no power. It's got to be Steve Kerr. It's got to be Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr is under heavy scrutiny. I don't know, man. I seen Dennis Rodman leave a statement and said, somebody asked Dennis Rodman in an interview. I put it in the group chat. I'm paraphrasing. In the interview, they asked Dennis Rodman, when you played alongside him, did you ever see like a great coach in him? And he said, I ain't never seen no great coach in him. He said, he don't even coach them. All he do is let them run around and shoot. I'm like, nigga's a little crazy, but he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I just need to see more effort on defense. Right. Because if the shots are not fault, that's really what it is. And that's why I said that's our biggest issue. I still think the United States is the most talented, but it's too many $100 million bums that have made people lazy. We have a lot of divas. When the shots aren't falling, do you know how you win? Put some effort for. If we ain't scoring, bitch, you ain't scoring. And I don't see that. They don't be playing no defense. They be playing like the All-Star game. This is not the All-Star game. This is the United States versus the world. Okay. I don't know why Joel Embiid starting when AD and Bam should be starting. He don't play defense. I don't get it. I don't like how Joel Embiid has been yapping. Like, I don't know why everybody hates me. You kidding me? You betrayed your home country of Cameroon. You had a chance to really put the country on the map. You begged the French president for citizenship, a passport, and in exchange, you would play for their team. You got your passport, turned your back on France. Then you came and played for Team America, and you be scoring your little points, but you play absolutely no defense. You're a bum. You're a bum. I'm telling you, the Winter Sixer. You guys are going to accept that name. The Winter Sixer. He destroys from the inside. He's a sleeper agent. Defense creates easy offense. Exactly. Those are fast breaks, so we can get easy buckets, man. He is the Winter Sixer. The Philadelphia 76ers deserve to play in Camden, New Jersey. You guys are bums. You saw the video of him getting booed. He deserves it. He fucking deserves it, bro. I don't know if y'all saw this rumor going back to Japan. I'm talking about the world. I don't know if y'all saw this rumor going around, but somebody tweeted, and this is why I hate that you can pay for check marks. The next saga of Dragon Ball Super is confirmed to be getting adapted in 2026. There's like 3 arcs in the manga that can still be animated. And you know they're going to milk it at some point, I think. What is it? The Moro, Granola, and Gas, I think. After that, I don't know what they'll do. But they can still do those 3. But then it's not true. The community notes got them. But I saved that one just in case y'all saw that rumor. It's not true. According to the community notes, this is not true. Toei Animation has not revealed their next Dragon Ball project after Dragon Ball Daima. So this motherfucker with a check mark is just tweeting shit. It went viral. Has almost 10,000 likes. Shout out to the community notes, man. That's fucking this. I hate this shit, man. I hate this shit that everybody can pay for a check mark. Granola and Gas is 1 arc. Oh shit, my fault. This is the one thing I'll give Elon, this context feature. Well, apparently it was in development before Elon, but somehow he gets the credit for it. What are you doing? Quit touching shit. Yeah, I see you. What's up, friend? Akamaru the Dogu, ladies and gentlemen. Fatal Fury booth was amazing. I heard it's fire. I know some people that played it. I heard it's fire. Will they make content on it? I don't know. In the realm of Japan, just a quick bit. I don't know why they didn't do this at launch, but if you were interested in Rise of Ronin, there is now a free demo available on the PS5. So you can try before you buy. Every game needs a demo. Well, I know why they did it now, because the sales haven't been the best. Because if you remember, PlayStation niggas, they don't really buy games. They just talk about it in their Twitter spaces, okay? So now they got to put a demo out. So hopefully people will buy it. That's not going to help them now. Heard about that cop that killed the black woman on Axe Page. I shouldn't laugh because it's actually a very sad story. Yes, I did see it. What was her name? Out of respect. There's a story. There's a story of a woman, Sonia Massey. There we go. Yeah, I seen the video. She called the police because she heard somebody around her house, and the police came in her house and they shot her. They thought that they claimed she was gonna throw hot water on them because she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." Because they asked her to turn off. She was boiling some water, and they asked her to turn off the water. So she goes to turn off the water, and then she's like, "Why are you taking a step back?" And he's like, "Because I don't want you to throw that water." The cop was clearly nervous. "I don't want you throwing that water on me." And then she's like, "I rebuke that in the name of Jesus." So they shot her in the head. Very sad story. R.I.P. The reason I laughed though is because I'm like, you got that from Academics page? Like, bro, that's a crazy, yo, son. I need you to find some better news sources, man. From Axe page is crazy. R.I.P. there though. Very sad. Like, I watched that shit made me sad. I was like, God damn, dude. Like, and then motherfuckers wonder why we don't want to call the police. You can't do nothing. Apparently he has a history of drinking on the job. Might have been a drunk ass cop. Yeah, and if you see the video too, I'm not gonna play it on here because it's fucking disturbing. But they have the cop footage. If you watch the video, his partner knew he fucked up because like he had said, he was like, dude, he's like, what the fuck? He's like, let me try to give her mouth to mouth to like resuscitate her. He's like, no, don't do it. She's done. Like the partner knew, like he was like, I'm not fucking with that. Like, what the fuck did you do? That nigga was wilding, bro. They tried to rule it as a suicide until the body cam footage came out. That's how they do you. And then, hey, but hold up. He was a Nazi apparently also. Doesn't surprise me. That's why I always say on this stream, I'm not suicidal. Not suicidal. Just know, because I've thought about this plenty of times. I'm not going to lie. I'm just putting this out there. One, I don't have a lot of fears, but I have an irrational fear of being, because I don't like to talk about it too much because I don't want to, you don't want to speak things into existence, but like it's real, right? I have an irrational fear of like being pulled over by the police and having drugs planted on me or like them lying on me. So I'm not going to lie. If at any point I start up a random stream in the middle of the day and I'm in my car, I'm saying this to y'all know, I'm doing that to protect myself. If I didn't change the title, I'm just literally starting a stream up for like to get the evidence because I know that the VOD will be saved of me interacting with the cop. Like that's how I already have it in my head how I'm going to plan to protect myself. So just know if a random stream starts and I'm in my car talking to a cop, you're feel free to clip it. It's just to protect myself. He said, oh, you already know? Got to be careful out there. And I inquire everybody to do that. Nowadays, it's so easy to go live. Even if you don't have a Twitch, do it on your Instagram. Just hit the go live on your fucking phone, bro. Because the problem with recordings is, and why I say go live, you have service everywhere. With recordings, they can take your phone and they could try to delete. Oh, you was recording? I see you recording. Let me delete the footage. If they see you recording, if you're live, it doesn't fucking matter. Because once they stop your phone, there's still already footage in the air. You see what I'm saying? So I always say go live. That's the stuff you always got to plot 2 steps ahead of these motherfuckers, bro. I'll be in the chat like TBH don't even smoke weed, Your Honor. Exactly. I don't even drink. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, do what you got to do to protect yourself.